What's up, guys? I just wanted to make a video today because, well, I was trying to make some more content by using, I can just show you, Outplayed, and their stuff is terrible. It's really hard for me to figure out how to edit it, and one, how to upload it to YouTube. Streamlabs, very easy. It just goes straight to a file. I can just upload it to YouTube. Incredibly simple. Outplayed, for some reason, I have to share it to YouTube, and for some reason, it just never works. I'll have to figure it out, but for now, I'm just gonna have to do these kind of plain videos where there's not really a lot of editing. But I decided to make a pretty simple video, just a tier list on Rainbow Six Siege, whether it's just maps, operators, and everything. So I'm gonna do as many of these as I can because they're pretty simple content. I don't want to make too many of these videos, so I'm just gonna upload them all into the same video. Um, well, let's just get started because we're currently doing Year 7, Season 4, Version 2 tier list of Siege maps, and we're just going to go through them. Bank, me personally, I don't like Bank. I don't like the lobby area. It's a bit too open, and it's not really that fun, but that's pretty much the only part of it that I don't like, as well as the top floor whenever a bomb site is in the upper area where the manager office area and like the secretary. It's the second floor really. I don't really like that area that much, but the rest of it, like the first floor, that's not the lobby, and the basement, it's a great part of the map. So I'm gonna put this as good because there's a lot of stuff. There's like the two major things I don't like about it, but otherwise it's a really good map. Border used to suck. I used to hate it, but now I'm enjoying it a lot more. So I'm going to actually put it in great because here, I'm actually gonna move this down like this, but because I like Border because of the tightness of it. I like maps that are a lot like close, like denser, and like have a lot of like cover and stuff because they make gunfights a lot more fun. There's not a lot of distance fights, so they're just a lot more fun. Um, I forgot the name. I know what map it is, but I just forget the name. But anyways, this is a really good map. This is actually one of the better maps. I have the only problem I have with it is the outside of it. I don't like being an attacker going in. It doesn't feel great because it feels like a bunker that I'm trying to break into, and it's just troubling. This is all my opinion, by the way. This is not like statistics or like factual or anything. This is just how I feel of these maps, so you can take it as it goes. This is going to be the first S tier. This is just always a great map. There's things I don't like about it, but that's not really the map's fault. That's more my fault. So this is just an overall constant good map, as well as Coastline. These two maps, they're very similar in my mind. They're like almost nothing different between them. I just like both of them. Attacking and defending, I can just, depending on what operators I choose, I can do great on both sides. This is Consulate. Same as Bank, honestly. The outside attacking has always felt bad to me, and defending hasn't always felt great. The basement's great, but like the basements are kind of equal with these two, and so the basement being the best part of both these maps, I'm just gonna keep them in the same area. Emerald Heights. I actually like this map. I've had more good matches than I've had bad matches, so I'm gonna put this at great. It's very similar to actually Border in that mindset because there's a lot of things that are tied together with these two. Like there are a lot of rooms that are very similar with these two, but I really like this map. I think it's a good new map. The open area, it's not really used a lot, but I do like how like the library will connect around. You can shoot across the gap in the middle. It's just overall, I think it's a fun map. Favela has a problem with spawn peeking. I abuse the hell out of that problem constantly, but has a really big problem with spawn peeking, especially on the one uh, spawn that's over in this area. I will use it every time. Also, the fights tend to be a little boring because it's like three floors of the same thing, basically. But overall, I think there's still some good qualities to it, but there's a lot of bad, so it's kind of in this area. I don't think there's unplayable maps. I've never sat through a match thinking I hate it because of the map. I usually just hate it because of how it plays. That's it. It's not really because of the map's fault. This is Fortress, I think. I mean, I don't remember. Okay, I know what the maps are, but from these images, but I can never remember the names. So forgive me on that. I just recorded the video on this. It's completely botched because of outplayed again, but this is a good map. It's actually really equivalent to Border in that aspect that it's very close knit, but there's some hallways that provide some good long distance. It's just overall as an attacker, it doesn't feel the greatest to attack in because it's just really boring on the outside. But it has some nice qualities to it. This is gonna be one of the poorer maps. The only reason I ever liked this map is playing Glass on the one side, where like you can get up on that second floor place and then you can snipe across. It's always fun, but otherwise, it's not really that great of a map in total. It's just I haven't really found it all that fun. Um, and then the house. I didn't like the previous version of the house, and I'm not a really big fan of the current version of the house. It's a small map. It's too small in my opinion. There's also where the tree house is. There's a good line of sight that covers that whole area, and fighting that line of sight almost every time there's a Blackbeard there. So I haven't had a lot of fun on it. It's a good map overall, but I just haven't had a lot of fun. Cafe. It's meh. I'm actually gonna move Fabella up because I have fun spawn peeking. That's just because I'm an asshole. But Cafe I have a problem with because it's too big and it's not really that great. There's some spawn peeking problems. I never really have a problem with spawn peeking problems because I usually play Glaz anyway, so I can usually combat these problems easily. That's why I don't really judge these off of spawn peaks because you want spawn peak problems. You got again this one, you got this one, you have this one. You have a lot of problems with spawn peakings, and it's just that. But I don't really care for that. Canal. I'm gonna just put there. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not great. But it's pretty good because I do like the roof part and I do like the upper two of the I guess if depending where you're spawning, it doesn't really matter. But on the side that's over here, there's like the map room and stuff like that. I like that side. The other side, I don't really like that much, but it's all right. I can deal with it. This is one of the best maps. It's probably one of my favorite maps in the game. This is probably one of the worst maps in the game still, but I actually prefer it over these two because unlike these two, I have actual strategies on this map. I'm not gonna say much about this map. It's just a good map. It's definitely one of the best. It's equal to these guys. Well, it's above these guys, but these guys are actual playable maps that are like consistently good. If you do bad on these maps, it's purely your fault. But this one, I just have the most fun on. This one I also have a lot of fun on. I rarely have a bad time, even if I'm losing completely. Like I made another again. I made two videos today. They both didn't work because of outplayed. But I made one on this map. I completely lost, but I also just had a fun time overall. Skyscraper. I really like this map. Everyone hates this map. I'll put it at a good because everyone hates it. I like it, so I think it's S. Everyone thinks it's like poor, so I'll just put it in the middle because it's always banned. And every time I play it, I always have a good time. So I don't get it. What is this map? Oh, this is theme park. Is that theme park? Is that what it is? I keep forgetting. I do not like this map. It's one of the worst maps. I don't like defending. I don't like attacking. I just don't like being on this map. This is very close to unplayable. This is the only map where I see it and I'm like, okay, this is not going to be fun. Tower. I actually really like Tower. Tower is pretty good. I actually put it at great. I always have fun on Tower because of how it plays. Even when I'm being like completely bodied on this tower, I always have fun. Villa, I'm gonna put it good. There's some good moments and bad moments. I literally just if I'm having a bad mood, these maps are always great to me anyways. If I'm having a good mood, doesn't matter. These maps can also always be bad. These maps are in the between. If I'm having a good time, I will always have a good time. If I'm having a bad time, I always have a bad time. It never sways me either way. So I don't know. And Yacht is meh. It's just not. It's not a fun map. I don't like it. It's just a lot of the same things, and there's some. I'm having trouble learning it because every time I get on it, there's something new. So I don't know. So this is my overall thing. It's It's very different from most people, I'm assuming. I always have fun on maps that people tend to not have fun on, so I guess that's because I'm having fun on them and they're not. But I was gonna go through other tier lists, but this mask is killing me because it's really hot right now. So I'm just gonna look at some community stuff and see what I think about them. Hmm. Oh, has no one used? No one's used this thing, so I guess not. But anyways, I know that some people just don't agree with this because some people will. I mean, most people agree with this, but like, Tower is commonly a really hated map. So is where is it? So is Skyscraper, and some of these maps are loved. Like Bank is probably going to be higher on most people's list. I don't know. I don't. Again, overall, all these maps they're playable. None of them are unplayable because it's just I can deal with all these maps. So either way, this is purely just how I feel currently. It can easily change over time, so it really doesn't matter. It changes. Let me know if you want more of this style of video. This is probably gonna be I'm gonna be more face cam on these kinds of videos because it causes a lot less lag on my computer. And hopefully I'll be able to do a lot more gaming videos when it's like when I'm able to because currently I'm trying to figure out Outplayed, which is completely annoying the hell out of me. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of one, the tier list, two, how you'd rate things, and three, just anything you'd want changed. It's a new channel, so let me know if any feedback's good feedback. So I'll see you guys later.